Hello everybody and welcome to this, our brand new series. We are here in the Shadow Kingdom Towny server getting attacked already by the local mobs on this Towny 4. Very exciting. It helps if you get a sword out. Come on, doing it in third person. Rawr. So as you can see, we have got a brand new Towny World reset here, fresh off the press. It is just over 24 hours old now, and we have already started our first town. As you may see down in the bottom there, we are calling our town the Monolith. And in this series, I'm going to be showing how we go about planning our town, how I go about running it as a mayor, and you guys can come along for the journey. And we have got some massive plans, and the first thing is going to be our superstructure. Yes, you may think it's early days for a massive project, but no, we are going big, and we are going bigger than big. Let me show you. And here it is. This is the start of our town. This being the spawn point where we're going to have our spawn building, and then we're going to have steps down in a massive stepped pyramid. And this is the first side starting to take shape. Eventually we're going to have it covering this entire plains biome all the way out. It is going to be massive and incredible. And I'm sure you're wondering if I'm playing Towny, why have I got Fly? Well, on Shadow Kingdom I have some of the donator privileges for the benefactor rank, which includes Fly. I also have a couple of kits, so I've got some good gear, even though we're only 24 hours into the game. So there is me and a couple of friends. We have Ryan Rocks and Blue Boat already on as managers in the town, and we're hopefully going to be recruiting lots more people. And the idea is we're going to have a temple of temples. Yes, this is going to be what we call the Monolith. And on the Monolith there will be plots for everyone to build their own temples in their own styles, and it will be stupendous when it's completed. Now obviously we are all in cobble and dirt at the moment. It's not going to stay cobble and dirt because that would be rubbish. We are going to have it all nicely quartzed out and shiny, and in each of these step plots that will go around each layer, we're going to have lots of interesting designs. We're going to have gardens and terraces and fountains, maybe even tunnels inside the monolith for some of our grinders, farms and other communal things like that. So guys, I'm going to start building here, and I will give you an update when we've made some more progress. So here it is, folks, a couple of hours of work, and we have wireframed in the entire of the south side of the monolith here. A little bit of digging out to do for that corner there, a little bit of cutting down logs down this corner, but we're pretty much there. You can see now we've got two tiers of plots, the lower tier plots here and the upper tier plots. So the idea of the town is going to be that you will start with a lower tier plot, and if you can prove your build skills, you will earn your way up to the upper tier up here. As you can see, it means we're going to have 12 plots up on the upper tier, because these middle plots are going to be paths right down the middle of the pyramid to give access. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the same the other side of the pyramid. So they're going to be very coveted plots. I am thinking we're probably going to charge more to claim one of those plots than the lower plots here. So that gives us lots of plots to be getting on with by the time we've claimed the whole pyramid. Let's see what's that. The bottom of the pyramid is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4 is 28 as well. So we've got 40 plots in the full pyramid. If we get more than 40 town members eventually, then we of course can spill over and do one at ground level here all the way around, which would give us a massive population. I doubt we're going to get that far, but this is a really promising start for one day's work. My assistant's not online today. They were on yesterday, giving me a hand. We're not going to see much of Ryan this week. He's got to work, unfortunately, but hopefully we'll see a little bit of Blue Boat at some points in the week as we progress. But now we have got to concentrate on a few other things, because whilst I've been doing all this building, I am still in the starter armor, which is rubbish, and we need to start kitting ourselves out, getting some decent gear, and importantly earning some money so that we can get some of the perks from the leveling up. I'll show you here now. We've got loads of perks. Now, a lot of them I already have because I have a donator rank, as I said earlier, but they are quite useful. As you can see, when we get to Brigand here, the second rank, we have a 5% jobs boost. So as we get up 10% jobs boost, we're going to start earning more money, and we're going to need a lot of money, because I think we're not going to be able to mine all of that quartz. I think we're going to need some help, and we're going to need to buy some materials as we go along. So money is going to be really important. Here we are in the spawn in Shadow Kingdom Towny server. So that's it, folks. We're gonna work on this for a few more days before I edit this down and upload it, so that you can see a bit more progress in one episode. I'm hoping we're gonna do one episode a week, and I know for those of you guys who know me from the Towny tutorials, I will be trying to do some of that on camera. I know we started the town off camera, but I will mention as many of the commands and stuff that I'm doing as possible, so that you guys who are wanting to see how it works being a town mayor can learn something as we do this let's play. Very simply, all we've done so far is in this spot here we did new the Monolith to get our home plot, and then we've claimed 1, 2 and 3 so far by doing /T claim. We're not going to claim any more than that, even though we are building lots. We're not claiming any more than that yet, because we can't really afford to have too many plots. In Shadow Kingdom here we are paying tax per plot, so as you can see, if I do tiny prices here, it's gonna cost us, let's see, where is it? I can't see it. Oh yeah, so we've got 4 plots and we're being charged $160 a day, so it's $40 a day for upkeep. So we need some residents paying taxes before we can start really claiming all of this. But I wanted to wireframe it so that we can visualize it, and so that if anyone came along, they might be put off building here themselves. We don't want any towns encroaching on our territory. I have made sure, if you can see our X and Z coordinates there, we're a long way from spawn, so hopefully we're not going to get too much crowding here. We're out at and 1,000, so we shouldn't get much of an issue from other players, hopefully, but we'll see. Actually, after I said that, I decided that maybe it wasn't the best idea to broadcast my exact coordinates to everybody on the internet. I had a little bit of a moment where I realised maybe that was a bit silly, so I've blurred them out, and yeah, hope you don't mind, guys. If you really want to find me, you know where to come, mc.shadowkingdom.org, and come to the town server and you'll find me easily enough. Well, I know I was going to go away and make some money, and I did make a little bit of money, but I actually got rather caught up in building some more. As you will see now, I am doing fantastically, if I may say so myself. We now have 3 sides of the pyramid built. It's looking fantastic, and we just have a little bit left to do here, this last bottom layer. We are running out of cobble yet again. This has used monster amounts of cobble, but hey, who cares? I thought we'd jump back on here as well, because we have a vote party crate hopefully appearing anytime now. There's only 2 votes needed left for us to get a vote party, so I thought it'd be fun to reveal in the video what fun little extra we get. Hopefully it's something good and not something really boring like a few diamond blocks, but hey, even that would be helpful at this stage in the game. I thought though that it might be helpful for you guys to see how I am doing this, because obviously it's a very big build, and it may be a little bit confusing to some of you how I'm managing to lay all this out, especially as we've not even claimed all of the plots yet. Only 4 of them, in fact. Well, what I'm doing is I'm using the F3 and G command. If you don't know this already, it's a really, really useful command when you're planning out plots. So basically, here in Shadow Kingdom, we have 4 chunk plots, so they are 32 by 32. And as you can see, when you stand in a given place, it shows you in the blue lines what a chunk is. So I can see the corner of this plot is here at the corner of this chunk. Really easy. And then you can just go all the way along. And when you get to one blue line, that's 1 chunk. And all the way along again. And that's 2 chunks. And that's the really simple way that I've been able to lay out this entire grid plan of our city really, really quite easily. It's fantastic. So yeah, there are a couple of other things that I wanted to show you. I realised that on the edge of our city we actually have a little village, and I've not even looked in to see what kind of villages we've got yet. So let's turn off our chunks now and let's go take a look. Let's see if we've got any decent villages. Ooh, watch the skeleton. Oh my word, it is infested. Maybe we'll start over this end first, shall we, and have a look. Yes, there are mobs around because I actually have another command. I have the command P time, so I don't actually think it's daytime, even though it looks like daytime, which is why the place is crawling with mobs, obviously. So maybe we should check that back in a little bit. I can't believe that we've not got 2 votes since I've been talking about this. Let's just check. Yet still 2 votes to go. Never mind. So, guys, we'll come back to that village when it's actual daytime. But there are a few things that we need to definitely do, and one of them is to get food, because I'm still working on my starter food here. I've used nearly half of it already. So I really think we need to get some wheat. We need to round up some cows and make some rudimentary pen to keep them in, so that we've got some sustainable food. The other thing is, and when we were talking about money, yes, look at this. Vote party's dropped. Yay. Okay, so in 30 seconds we'll see it. But as you might have noticed, I actually got the first 2 ranks. I've now got Barbarian and Brigand, so I've got that 5% jobs income boost, which is great for us to get some more money. But I have been trying to think of more interesting and creative ways of making money. So the other thing that we have here on the Shadow Kingdom Towny server is we have advanced achievements, which are great. But before we have a look at them, let's open the vote party crate. As you can see, we got what looks like a piston arrived in our inventory here. If I place it, we'll see what we get. Are you ready? And 6 emerald. Exactly what we didn't want. Never mind, it's money in the bank. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of mining. So, as I was saying, we do have advanced achievements. So let's see if I can run this list, and here they are, loads of them. Placing blocks, killing entities, breeding animals, flying distances with Elytra. Someone tell me in the comments below, what's the right pronunciation of that word, because I have been using them for years and I still don't know the answer to that. So there you go. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to have a go at seeing how many of these we can do quickly, because the low level ones are really easy. Place 10 chests, gives you 500 gold. So I'm going to take, let's say, I don't know, 15 minutes, and I'm going to see how much money we can make just off advanced achievements in 15 minutes, and then I will report back. you go, 15 minutes work, frantically figuring things out and trying to get as many achievements as possible, and we managed a grand total of $5,516 in 15 minutes. That's not bad for a few minutes work, and a good bit of a giggle as well. If we'd have had a few extra bits like a carrot and a stick and a saddle to get on a horse, we might have got a few more, but I think that's not too shabby for 15 minutes work. What do you think, guys? I did have a look whilst I was over here off camera to see, and to be honest, it's a little bit disappointing. We've got 2 farmers and that's it. Apart from that, it's all rubbish. So we're going to need to do some planning for some villager breeding at some point. That's just one of the many jobs that we're going to have to do. But for now, guys, I think we're going to leave the episode here. If you are interested, by the way, in joining me in this endeavour in this town, we're going to be looking to have a town full of temples. So we want each person to come and get a plot and build the most amazing temple they can in that 4 chunk plot, that 32 by 32 plot. So come visit me in game. You can find us at mc.shadowkingdom.org, and the town is called the Monolith, and I'm on quite a lot at the moment, so if you see me on, mention that you've seen the video. And guys, the more the merrier. We need to get this place full and buzzing as soon as possible. So hopefully we'll see you in game and see you in the next episode.